I'm too far like I'm Kobe. Shoot like Ginobili. Better pay me, you owe me. We get caught, you don't know me. I will die for my homies. I got old black tie, they owe me. Niggas, it's funny, you know me. I take your life, you don't know. Tuka playing crazy, he got 5 too. Cartier on my brothers, I do mines too. Cut through all the snakes, I use a fine tool. Back the bricks, we using the line too. Tuka playing crazy, he got 5 too. Cartier on my brothers, I do mines too. Cut through these snakes, I use a fine tool. Back the bricks, we in the lines too. Oh. First off, crazy story. Last time I checked, Wayne's story. Last time I checked was trending #1. Keep that shit trending #1. R.I.P. King Von. Keep that shit going. You know what I'm saying? Keep that shit going. Keep trending. You know what I'm saying? We'll celebrate his music. Anyways, I know you dissing a lot of niggas. I know you dissing a lot of niggas. I get it. Hey, I understand. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, go check that shit out. If you ain't from there. If that's your up, that's your up. Hey, what's up? I'm Cam back in this thing. Hey. It's so good you sleep with a cut up between now and the time. Yeah, like, subscribe to all that shit. Good mob, good militia. We back in here, man. We back in here, man. We back with another vid on King Devon. V-Roy, King Von, boy, we here, we talking about it. Now, there was an interview or like some conversation with his uncle, which was what's it called, Range Rover Hang or whatever. I did not know that was his fucking uncle, if they related like that. I didn't know. Nigga, I've been heard having shit with him and El Hitler, or Hitler, whatever it is. I think it was Hitler back then, but he changed it to El Hitler. Bro, that shit, how am I having shit? And that shit bust. But go check out that song. That shit hot. But yeah, I didn't know that was his uncle. And then he's like, he asked him a question about Von in this situation. Like, hey, they lost a real one. Like, this shit ain't gonna be simple. This shit ain't gonna end. This shit gonna get ugly. We know what it is and whatever. Now, this is the thing. Now, Chicago and they beefing with a lot of niggas. A lot of these niggas is close to each other. You know what I'm saying? And again, allegedly, I don't know the family ties, but hey, if it is true that Lil Mister and Lil Durk were blood cousins, hey, well, I ain't surprised. But anyways. With that being said, what was I saying? Yeah, you know, the way Von died, of course, everybody was sad. You know, Von was really coming up. He was a superstar in the make. He came back to the block, you know, broke down 100K with niggas. And niggas was even talking about that. So, yeah, like, he was breaking down, and niggas like, yo, bro, ain't you trying to, like, get your ass, like, a place to stay, a house or whatever? And he's like, nah, bro, like, I'm trying to make sure everybody good, like, whatever. Make sure I pay your bills. Like, if I could, I want to buy like bikes for all the kids, like 50 bikes for the kids. Like, if I could, I'll buy old blocks so no niggas could pay rent and shit. Like, we just kick it. And then he was a stand-up nigga. A lot of people saying he's a real ass nigga. He was a stand-up nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's how I say R.I.P. King Von. You know what I'm saying? But all that shit being said, he said gonna get ugly. The uncle, you know, Range Rover Hang. Now, if I mispronounce your name, I'm sorry. Now. Memo 600, the infinite stepper, steps everywhere he goes, always with the steppers, invented stepping, the professor of stepology, and 600 Breezy, Breezo 60. You know what I'm saying? They pulled up to Georgia, Savannah, Georgia to be exact. And you know, and allegedly, you know, Memo saying he shot a video on Quando Rondo block, you know what I'm saying? And they was doing all that ish. So a lot of people was chiming in. We had Blackgate Benzo chime in and say some ish like, oh, y'all look like y'all clout chasing, whatever. Y'all look like y'all clout chasing while y'all doing this. I don't even think Von would have this. Like, y'all making the rack look a certain way. We have people from the 4KT side. We got Herm the Black Sheep, and you talking your ish like, I bet you ain't gonna come in Baton Rouge and do that shit, you know what I'm saying, all that. You know, so we just seen how it plays out. I wasn't gonna talk about it, but at this point I was like, fuck it, why the fuck not? So at this point, see, and then it just, yeah, with that, Quando Rondo's end of story. Go pick your mans up relating to the Quan song, the Von song that said that also, all that shit. And he's like, I know what it is. I know there's murder behind this shit. Like, this shit ain't going to end easily. And he did say that, which I believe. Hey, he was right about that shit. This shit ain't going to end easily. It's not going to be simple. I understand. You know what I'm saying? But then at this point, it's just like, yo, what the fuck? Now, I'm not telling this motherfucker to feed his man Tim to the wolves. I'm not saying that. If that's your man's, that's your man's. We seen that shit with No Plug and 21 Savage, right? I.e., yo, yeah, Bankroll. I don't know. They had beef. Maybe No Plug from 21 Savage. Like, that's still my man's. It was what it was. But I remember that interview, by the way. That shit was wild. But yeah, that shit happened. And yeah, so now we're here with this. And I see them out there doing their thing. Honestly, yo, them niggas just been doing a world tour. And then with Breezo's like, all the alliances we have, fuck with you's all love, whatever. And he did the 4K TK, like 4K Trail, K-Trade Killer, whatever. It's just, whatever, man. Now, I understand the animosity and shit, but like, see, then I look at it like, y'all niggas rappers, right? Mimo coming up, he had Exposing Me and Steppers, and then after that, I don't know what he been on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he been in the studio or whatever the fuck. They said he's an OTF artist, which I did not know. I was like, oh, he is. I did not know. I know he's a Chiracian, but like, I ain't know. Bro, whatever, and then 600 beats. So I could see them like, nah, that's our mans. We gonna pull up and do shit. Now, fuck all that, especially with the way he died. It was like, it was just like, what the, like, it was, I get it. Especially how Quando moving with this shit too. It is what it is. But we just gonna see what's gonna happen. Like, what we have learned is with the Jeezy and Gucci situation that shit can happen, right? And fences can be mended, right? But everybody's saying that, yo, grow up and shit, da 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 da. With the Jeezy and Gucci thing, it took time. 15 years. 15 years. It took time. This shit can't be over in a minute. Yeah. Like, bro, a very important person that they cared about died over this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, it could end. But like I said with the Jeezy thing, when I reported on the Jeezy and Gucci verses, after that they all went to the club. Gucci was in his section, chilling. Jeezy was in his section, chilling. That was it. They ain't talk about we hopping on songs. We gonna do a collab album. None like that happened. They just, yo, we could be in the same room. Everything Gucci. Bygones can be bygones, but I remember that shit. You tried to take my life. Motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like that it basically has to be no harm will happen to you. We could be in the same room and no shit can happen. Plus, we see Lil Durk and Fredo Bang chilling together. If you know anything about Baton Rouge, we know about NBA Youngboy climbing, and then G Money will right behind him. G Money sadly passed away. And that beef has been around. If you don't know, NBA, like, they was cool back in the day. They was fucking with each other. And some shit popped off. And they've been beefing ever since, like, 14, 15 years old. And Youngboy, like, what, 20? So imagine 6 years of beef with a nigga. Like, bro, there's just a lot of shit. Him and Fredo Bang chilling. We all know. Like, bro, Fredo Bang said, oh, me and my little son, we dropping an album the same day. And Youngboy was spires on our Instagram. And he's like, yeah, talking some ish. Like, he trying to do something to him. And then Fredo Bang, like, nigga, I just said we dropping the album the same day. Like, wait, I ain't even mention your dead peoples. And I'm like, facts. Like, I was confused. I was like, you know, hey, man, hey, hatred behind this shit. People died over this shit. It ain't gonna be easy. It ain't gonna be easy. That's why I just be looking at certain shit and I'm just like, man, this shit crazy. And if I'm Dirk, honestly, I can't fuck with 4KT. I might not have beef with the rest of y'all niggas. But hey, Quando Rondo, that's your man. That's cool. I ain't got no issues, I ain't got no problems, but I ain't gonna fuck with y'all niggas. That's real. I can't be mad. I can't be mad at that shit. It's just crazy. We just losing talent at the end of the day. Like, I look at Chicago, for instance. Them niggas was beefing, but there was talent on both sides. And honestly, if all the motherfuckers did not pass away, and they somehow made every nigga sign a deal or whatever, Chicago could be like Atlanta. I'm not saying the beef would end or niggas would not try to shoot at each other. I'm not saying that. But I'm like, the niggas that was rapping, they made it out. And actually, like, yeah, and they could pull niggas or pull other rappers up and put them on. Chicago could be like Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, niggas like, oh, Kanye, oh, Common, oh, Twister. But, like, but so after that, it's Keith, it's Dirk, it's Herbo, it's Bibby, King Louis to a certain extent, and Chance. You know, Vaughn. Sadly, Vaughn passed. You know, so the rest of y'all gotta come up and do your thing. Anne Marie, if we're gonna throw her in there. Cowboy, Polo G. Like, the rest of y'all gotta keep coming and keep going hard. That's all it gotta be. But yeah, I said my little spiel. I just hope this shit don't get spooky and motherfuckers don't take it shit. Cause yo, they could be trolling. They could be trolling. They could be woofing on the internet. But from the Chicago shit I have seen and the way they just diss the ops, bro, they could hop on FaceTime with a nigga and like joke with him, and then all you see in the next minute when somebody from that side died, they just go and make jokes or whatever. Hey man, I don't even know. I don't even know. It is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, I'm out for this thing, man. I'm out for Slime Zoom, peace, I be King Von, bro. Get that shit trending no more. Get that shit to a bill, nigga. Hey.